Always remember the Alamo, and always remember how to write the letter that's important for saving the Alamo. Welcome to the heart of the stories we tell. My name is Rob, and tonight I will be reviewing tonight's episode of Timeless. Before we get started here in the States, this is Halloween, so happy Halloween, everyone, and I hope you have a fun, safe night. But for now, I just want to touch on the fact that the amount of things they've changed in history is so amazing, I can't believe they haven't had more issues going home than they have. Tonight's episode didn't have a big overall effect on the timeline, really, compared to some of the others, but I think the theme of it might be important for later episodes. The idea of you have to do what you're ordered to do, the idea that sometimes sacrifice is what's needed. Oh yeah, and sometimes stories grow in the telling, and maybe it's what's remembered that matters, not what actually happened. So once again, it's stop. Spoiler time. So let me start with the biggest pet peeve I have for the episode, and it's relatively minor, but it's the holding of the idiot ball in order to keep the story going long enough to keep everything going. Because you see, the moment he said he had grenades and going back to the Alamo, I said, oh, well, I can hardly wait to see how they're going to use them. And then they started talking about escape and the idea of that aqueduct. And, hey, wait a minute, couldn't we blow a hole in the aqueduct with the grenades? But of course it took them the whole episode to think that through. I will also say, though, that this was the best episode when it came to thinking through cause and effect of time travel. They've really put a lot of effort into it this time, especially with the fact that, point blank, you don't want to have someone die that isn't supposed to die, or someone not die who's supposed to die. So you know what? The fact that they got the right runner to run that letter is good. The fact that she thought that the exact wording of the letter was important was a little off. As long as she hit the big points and was close enough, I think it would have done fine. I also think that one of the greatest points of the episode for continuity was the fact that our illustrious criminal and terrorist messed up. He didn't have the perfect plan this time. He wanted those women and children to get out. He wanted something changed, and I don't think he quite got what he wanted out of this either. Sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses. But the most important part is, he's not omniscient. It's not like he always has the plan. I do wonder how fair of a mystery we have here, though. There's obviously some plan. There is something that they want to do to change. And it has something to do with the secret organization that's running the time machine, and the time machine people know it too. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the background, and I'm not quite picking up on it yet. Maybe it's just because it's right after Lucifer and Supergirl and Gotham, so my head's not quite screwed on straight, and I'm not picking up on it. But I don't know. What are you all thinking? Can you figure out what the plan is, why these points in time, what exactly it would change? I mean, in this case, did he want Texas to cease to exist? Or did he want something else? The problem is that when you have a villain like this, you never know what the plan is. Let's recap what we know and don't know. We know he wanted the Hindenburg to blow up, but he wanted to blow up a day later with the people going out and not coming in, and he succeeded. We know that in the JFK part of the timeline, he wanted to steal the the nuclear bomb to make the nuclear reactor, and he succeeded. We don't know for sure anything else, though. What it is he's trying to accomplish. And it all ties back into Lucy somehow. Now I have a question for you as well. What's going on with the whole father angle? Yeah, okay, I can make some stripper jokes about daddy issues, but at the end of the day, other than the curiosity of knowing who your father is, at that point in time, isn't the person who raised you, the person who you knew your whole life, isn't that as close to a father as you can get? And is the father going to show up again? Is the father one of the big bads? Or maybe one of the intermediate bads? I don't know, I just get the feeling that that's a Chekhov's gun that we're yet to check off. The commercials for the show says that it's the most watched Monday drama, so I do wonder how well it's doing in the ratings. Time travel is a hard thing to pull off, and I think they're doing a pretty good job at it, but I do think that there's better. There's also a lot worse. In fact, I review some worse things. For now, let me leave you with this thought. If at the end of the day, the Alamo changed even just a little bit, would it affect our history? As long as we still get Texas, does it matter? So I'm going to just go nuts here and try to put together all the pieces to what Flynn's plan is. So for now, I need you to like, subscribe, and share this video so that we can grow this community And then join me back here next time as we take a walk through the heart of the stories we tell. Thanks for watching.